I was gonna make a voice memo, but I decided to record an actual video. We're being set up now on my iced coffee. This sandwich is really good, by the way, but that's not what I wanted to talk about. What I wanted to say was, I think Instagram, I just realized, like, I debunked, I think one thing that I'll speak for myself, I personally, is my face reflective? I'm getting kind of loud. Like, first of all, I'm seeing more and more veins pop out of my forehead. I don't know what that's about. But I feel like my face is getting reflective. Like, it's so glassy. Wow. Anywho, I feel like one thing that I've debunked about Instagram. Oh shit. I cursed. I said I cursed. And how it's not good for you is when you go on someone's page for the first time and you're looking at pictures from like months ago, weeks ago. Well, sometimes I am very analytical and I'll be like, how old is this photo? But I don't think farther than what I'm about to say now. We look at those photos and then we think that that person is like that right now in this current state. You see what I'm saying? We have no idea what mental and emotional state they were in. All we see was their physical state in that at that point in time. And as I get older, I really am starting to feel the concept of beauty is skin deep or whatever the hell it is. Basically saying like you have to be a good person on the inside. And like I've definitely seen people where like at first glance I can see why someone would not be attracted to them. However, after getting to know them myself, I'm like, you know what? You are just someone that I definitely want to be around, or someone that like I'd eventually want to get to know because your personality is just so great. Like looks off the bat, you know, never judge somebody. We all have our own preferences. We all have our own opinions. Like that's just life. But then the personality is like, wow, you just get along with everyone. You are just so good person. You are just so good person. You are just so good human being. I have 10 minutes. So yeah, I see all that to say. I feel like with social media, we look at months progress of people. And also, some people don't even post what they actually look like. That's another thing. But what I want to talk about now is like if I'm looking at someone's Instagram and I'm looking at like, again, months of change, or maybe they haven't changed in years. They have photos. I don't even want the second half of this. I might have to save this. My little frame. I just can't eat all this. I just can't eat the whole sandwich. But anywho, what is my point? What am I getting at? What am I trying to say? I think when we look at someone's page and we consume months of them, like I'm seeing a post from May, I'm seeing a post from last November, I'm seeing two of your birthdays on here, like I'm seeing you 2 years ago, and I'm taking all that at face value, and my little brain that hasn't had time to really develop is like, wow, this person seems great, because I'm looking at what they physically look like. Mind you, it could have been the 80th photo that they took. They could have edited that photo. I'm thinking this is what this person looks like now. All of these photos combined is how they look on the regular. Like if I catch them on an off day, they're still gonna look like these photos. That's what I'm subconsciously thinking. I'm not telling myself this the way I'm saying it out loud now. It's more of like a, oh damn, this is what this person looks like, this is what this person's giving. Okay, period. And then you kind of put what they look like and match the personality. But then when you meet them, it's kind of like, oh wow, so the whole time you were comparing yourself. Maybe you weren't comparing yourself, but you low-key maybe were comparing yourself, because there's a reason why social media is like getting all these lawsuits and stuff, because it's messing with people's heads. You know what I'm saying? Like even if you're not consciously telling yourself these things, you're thinking subconsciously. So you're getting all these things in your head and you're comparing yourself to, you're just taking in so much of someone that you don't even know. Like I've seen you, why do I know what you look like and what you were doing in high school, through college, now you're out of college? Like damn, I'm really getting to know you without getting to know you, and I'm putting all these things on you, and I'm projecting things that maybe I thought of myself, or what I think someone like that person would look like, would act like, and then when you get to know them, it's a totally different ballgame. And then you realize you just spent so much brain space worrying about someone you had no idea about, and if anything, comparing yourself and taking that in. I'm really not gonna eat this, so I'm just gonna put this down. I know I'm holding it for real, but nonetheless, this sandwich was really good. She really ate. I need to go back and tell her that, but I'm not, because I have to go back to work. But I just wanted to share. That's something that I like thought of, and I love that as I'm getting older and I'm having these like think pieces with like myself. Then I'm now just gonna start recording. I was gonna do a voice memo. I think I said in that beginning, but I'm deciding to like do this. And I'm just so glad like as I get older and I'm like having these introspective ideas, I guess. But like, listen, this is not the first time people have had these ideas, obviously. But I'm just like, the way my brain works is like I'm very like I can understand something, but I'm a feeler. So like if I don't feel it, it's not really gonna hit me. I'm currently now feeling these things, like even with myself, knowing that how I may come across and how I may present to people, but also like how I see myself. And I've really just been trying to like do a lot of not internal work, but kind of like check myself, make sure and challenge myself. Like, why do I believe the things that I believe? Why do I do the things that I do? Like, is this the way that I'm acting kind of matching up with who I want to be and how I used to be and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just saying, when people see me, and there might be photos, and this is really starting from the fact that, like, very superficially, I'm, like, taking photos because I want to build my portfolio for Instagram. Build my portfolio for modeling, and I'm posting stuff on Instagram. And I'm like, dang, I'm getting photos back mad late. Like, where I'm at now is not, like, I don't look the way I look when I did that photo shoot in February. You know what I'm saying? Like, those photos are coming back late. So you're getting the February version of me. But now when I take photos in June and I post those in freaking November, someone can see that and think, oh, this is what Amira looked like in June when she posted those photos. Whole time that was me in February. Like, real life is actually happening. Real stuff is actually moving. And I feel like it's so easy, like, saying it out loud. Like, duh, Amira, when someone posts a photo, we don't even know when they actually took that. We don't know where they were in life. We don't know their mental space, blah, blah, blah. Like, it sounds so easy. But I feel like if we don't take a step back to, like, actually think about that and prepare ourselves for that every single time we open social media, it can get really easy to get, like, swept up. That was it. So, I have literally 5-6 minutes to get back to work. Yeah, I just decided to eat outside. I was gonna read my book and annotate and journal. I was about to tell y'all more of my business about, again, me kind of just like changing my brain and like having slow days and stuff, but that could be a different video. So this one's done for now. Thank you for sitting and chatting with me during lunch. See ya.